All rise, y'all. Let's see what I got for you today. Hey, I appreciate you guys joining me over on this channel for this message today. But you know what I want to talk about today is the state of our country and the state of the government. So unfortunately, I really can't even speak about this on my other channel without risking it being throttled again. And well, they put us through hell. I mean, we got 1,000 subs off of 10 million views in 4 months. So you know, that's an abnormal situation. But I feel like this is really our last shot as a country. Personally, I'm preparing to take off and travel the world if the Democrats get back into office. The bottom line for me is they just tell you that it's 70 and sunny and you're just out of your mind, that it's just a raining shitstorm every day, but it is. And you can go look at the people that redo their Walmart carts and see that the costs have doubled or tripled. Personally, I know over 100 business owners because I sell wood nationwide and I know them good. And one of the biggest pet stores here in San Diego, one of the owners that had been there for 20 years sold his share and left because they were so upside down. For the first time ever, they were in debt and it was like $120,000. And the bottom line is people don't have the same discretionary money to spend because the inflation's out of control. And I'm going to help you out. The reason why it's out of control is because the gas prices are through the roof, and they came in and signed executive orders to stop drilling, and everything's delivered on a truck, and it immediately made prices skyrocket. And then we have all the illegals coming over the border. And the bottom line is we already have a supply and demand issue with the housing, and they got to go somewhere. And the reason why we have a supply and demand issue with the housing is because they've put regulations on it that make it impossible to build. So the way our lives have gone, my business is like not doing anywhere near what it was before. And I'm having tight months. I've gone through all of my savings personally, just trying to stay afloat. And so have all the other business owners. And here's the deal. They're going to tell you the economy's doing good, right? Then why did Red Lobster close? Why did Walgreens shut down 1,000 stores? Why did Sam Ash close after being open for 100 years? Why is Hooters closing? Shall I go on? Because the economy's not doing good. And if you aren't able to see this as a grown adult, then you're not able to discern reality, or you're living in a fantasy land. Because if you just read between the lines, and I'm talking like not even an inch deep, then you're going to be able to see this stuff. Ask yourself, why are all these places closing? And the truth is, the government's been behind everything. They did 9/11 100%. I'll leave a link in the description where like over 1,000 architects sit there and break down for over an hour why this is an impossible free fall. And a lot of people don't even know that World Trade Center 7 fell. So if you don't even know about that, please don't even put a word in the comments. Just go do some research. But every single thing that's taken place is them doing it, then offering us a solution to the problem that they created. I'm going to tell you the situation. They rigged the election. You think they rigged it last time? They're going to do it again. They use the same voting machines in Venezuela that they use over here. They just rigged it in Venezuela again. When you look at the graph, how they won last time, how it goes like a normal graph, and it goes straight up past the other line and then goes again. A 5th grader would tell you that's an abnormal graph. Shit don't work that way. We all just went along with it last time, you know? So they're going to do it again. And 4 more years of this is going to have 3/4 of us homeless. And, you know, that is what it is. And personally, I can't really afford to buy a house. I can't afford healthcare. I can't afford to have a kid. The women are trash, so you can't really have a relationship. So personally, I've made a decision, like, why am I here? So I can just sell my business for a couple $100,000 and take the money I have, keep making internet money, and go to Thailand, chill for a month, go to another place, chill for a month. I don't have to keep doing this. And really, the truth is, I can't, as a grown man, sit here and continue to complain like a little and do nothing about it. And I can't change everyone. So if everyone's going to go along with this shit again, then I have to take my investment, my time, my effort, my tax dollars somewhere else. And traveling the world and going to Europe and different places doesn't sound like a problem for me. It sounds like a great time. It sounds like a wonderful adventure, rather than sitting here and not being able to afford healthcare, but the illegals get it. Not being able to afford a down payment on a house because the shit's so out of control. It's like $100,000 down, and then the mortgage is twice as much as the rent. Who's doing that? So everywhere you turn, they tell you, no, everything's going perfect. But when you actually do the numbers, which isn't even hard, everything's fucked. So, you know, that's really the bottom line. And I don't think Trump's the savior necessarily, but he's outside of the system. He's the only chance we got, straight up. So 4 more years of Kamala, and Kamala ran on, oh no, the economy's hella good, the economy's great, the economy's wonderful, and then goes on and says, oh, I'm gonna fix the economy. So which one is it? And how many people are this fucking stupid? Seriously. So, and just the last thing, you know, with the illegals, bottom line is, you think the illegals aren't able to vote? The bottom line is we don't run on a popular vote system. We run on an electoral college, and they're counting the illegals in the census in blue areas, which giving them more representation in the government and Congress, and it's giving them more representation in the electoral college. Like, it doesn't even matter if they vote or not, because they got more electoral college seats in blue places with the illegals. They got like 15 million illegals over here, probably. Bare minimum 2 million they let in, and then they're acting like they didn't. And the reason why is because because it's going to replace us. As soon as we don't say, no, we're going to sit down, we're not going to do our jobs, we're getting fucked, they're going to say, no problem, we got these people, they're going to do your job for you, go fuck yourself. They're replacing us straight up. And you think they ain't even going to have to rig the election no more, because the new person's going to come in and say, hey, I'm going to save America and get rid of the illegals. And they're going to say, we're going to give you a free house, we're going to give you healthcare, we're going to take care of your kids. And what the fuck do you think the illegals are going to do? Vote for them. All they have to have is a license. In California, they all have a license. So that's where we're at, just so you know. And I appreciate any comments that you guys have, any theories, ideas, or feelings that you have. I want to hear them in the comments too, because I'm telling you right now, this shit's getting tight as fuck, because I consult with 100 business owners, because I can actually do the math, because I've researched these people since the 1950s. They got a plan for us, and it ain't good. All right, guys, I always appreciate y'all tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we're gonna see you on the next one.